Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the True Blue Podcast. I am your host, Zachary Sucardi. You can find me on Instagram at True Blue Podcast. It is Thursday, August 17th. Always love Thursdays. Probably my favorite day of the week, minus the weekend days. I mean, like Friday's just around the corner. Fridays are always Fridays, you know? So Thursday night too has this like good feel. It's like the opposite of Sunday nights, which sucked. I remember Sunday nights I used to have my friend come over, Chris Bellini. Shout out to him if he listens. And we'd smoke tons of weed in my room, listen to music. And just, we were just done smoking. I was at my peak of being high. And his first question was always, "Do you have work tomorrow?" I don't want to kill him. I'm like, bro, I'm fucking trying to enjoy the night, bruh. You know what I mean? I want to enjoy this high. Do I have work tomorrow? That's got to go down as one of the worst questions to ask somebody when you're fucking smoking weed. On a Sunday night. Don't fucking ask me about fucking work tomorrow. Oh my God. Terrible question. He would laugh and stuff, but I mean, he'd always fucking ask me. I didn't think he wasn't trying to be a dick. He was just making conversation, but I thought, man, mercy, bro. Come on, man. Do I have work tomorrow? What the fuck? So, about the episode, we're going to get into the self-care tip, which is going to be some tips of how to keep your life simple, how to not complicate it. And then music later from Porno For Pyros. So today is August 17th. This marks a year that I have not smoked any cannabis, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about it. So I went to a show this time last year. I saw this band called Enjoi by the Trail of Dead, most commonly known as Trail of Dead. I went with my friend Tyler. We smoked a joint outside. I pretty much smoked it. He smoked a little bit, I think. I smoked a joint outside of the venue, and then the band started, and then I had like one of the worst anxiety attacks. And I mean, I was all right. I wasn't like freaking out. I wasn't like, my head wasn't spinning. I wasn't vomiting. But like, I had these flashes of thoughts of like, fuck, man, I'm fucking not feeling good at all. And sometimes when you're really high, like hearing the bass amplifiers, loud music can have like an opposite effect. It can kind of fuck you up. And I had just got out of a toxic, very unhealthy relationship. And there I am, stoned out of my head, listening to music, feeling all the feelings, feeling it double time. You know what I mean? And it was kicking my fucking ass. And I did not enjoy it. About like the third or fourth song, it started to calm down, and I was able to enjoy where I was. But I had thought, you know what? Excuse me. I got to make some changes. Leading up to this, I had wanted to, I guess I had been like, not I guess, but I've been tapering off smoking as much because I smoked every day, multiple times a day for like 20 years, especially once I got my cannabis card in 2014. We be blazing, you know what I'm saying? We be blazing. Smoked everywhere. I mean, I can't even think of any situation where I didn't smoke. I used to jokingly think about like taking a bowl to the gym and like having two bowls at both sides of the pool and like taking a hit, swimming to the other end, blowing out the hit, taking another hit of the pipe on that end, swimming to the other end, blowing it out. I mean, this was just a silly thought in my head, but I thought, man, I don't know, I just was smoking weed for everything. And it just wasn't serving me. It really fucked me up. It really did. So I made a decision to stop. Thanks to God, honestly. Thanks to God. So I'm celebrating that today by just sharing it with some friends. I made a post on Instagram, and I even thought about it. I'm like, is this a big deal? It's just marijuana. This and that. But I thought, no, it is. You got to celebrate when you're able to make a change in your life. You have to celebrate when you're able to, step away from something that's not serving you. That's probably the best way I can put it. You have to celebrate it. Just as I would be celebrating it with someone else. Life's fucking hard. I don't care who you talk to. It's not easy. Even the richest motherfuckers. Life is hard. We're all emotional creatures, feeling shit. You know what I'm saying? So, to be able to walk away from something, to be able to, make a change in your life, it's big time. So, I'm celebrating that on this podcast. I'm sharing it with you. I want to shout out my friend Tommy. His birthday's tomorrow. He's one of my best friends. I hate to say best friends. It sounds so weird. But he is. He's like, this guy's in tune. He's like half, maybe more than half, but he's like native and something else. He's from New York too. So I'm not native, but he's from New York. He's in tune. He's in tune with life. He's in tune with the human condition. He's in tune with emotion. He's one of the most gentle motherfuckers I know. And he's like a big dude. He's into fitness. He's like a fucking fitness, I don't even know. He has like 1,000 degrees. He's always in school. I'd say he's like probably one of the people in my life that I look up to as like a role model. And he's very gentle. Like I said, very understanding. When we talk, we have literally like 3-hour long conversations. I'm not even joking, like 3-hour long. And it's his birthday tomorrow, so I want to just shout out to him. I don't know if he listens to the podcast, but I'm going to make him listen so he can hear all the good things I said about him. But no, he's a great friend. I'm so blessed to have him. He's been there for me in a lot of tough times, good times, good times, bad times, all of it. He's true blue. It's the name of this podcast, and that's, the definition. He's true blue. So shout out to him. So check this out. So Jizza, probably my favorite member from the Wu-Tang Clan. I got to see him right after my birthday in New York City. It was excellent. He played with this like jazz band. And it was awesome. It was a small club too, very small, very narrow. Great time. And then he came here later that year, and I got sick, so I wasn't able to see him. But check this out. He's coming back in a month, playing a free fucking show downtown. Shout out to my friend Aaron, who told me about it. It's a free show, but you have to like reserve tickets. So I was able to get some tickets for it. So I'm excited to see him. I'm excited to just check it out. I love music. I love live shows. Back to the weed thing. I always used to say, I'm going to smoke weed for the rest of my life because I'm a musician and, I love music. And I would a lot of times smoke weed and just get so into music, whether I'm drumming, whether I'm just listening to it or I'm at a show. And I always thought like I'd always have a relationship with it. And to be able to like not smoke and be just as in love with like music. Because I was in love with music. It was my first love. I was probably like 7 years old, like a kid, like a little ass kid, getting like these tapes, these cassette singles, building up my collection. And then as I got older, I got into like more, like different genres of music. It progressed from like pop music to alternative to a rap to, classic rock, new metal, I guess, metal. And then once punk rock and hardcore came into my life, explosion. Because the thing about it is I got into all these punk and hardcore bands and ska bands, right? And after I was probably like 16, I started getting into all kinds of music. Because the thing about punk and hardcore, at least for me, is it's very much open-minded. It's not saying, hey, this is the only style of music that you should listen to. It pulls like just the sort of ethics and the mindset behind it really promotes openness and versatility. So by getting into punk rock and hardcore, probably when I was like 14, 15, I got into so much So many more different styles of music. And then since then, it's been just like, with the internet and, just all these shows and New York City and, going to shows there in Jersey and Philly and then moving out here to New Mexico. And, when I first got here, it wasn't slim pickings. It was just not as plentiful. Over the last 10 years, it's been amazing. Some of the shows that have come out and have gone on out here. And it still continues to be amazing. I'm going to a bunch of shows here soon. I'm seeing Pantera. I'm seeing Military Gun. I'm seeing MS Paint. I'm seeing Jizza. I'm going to try to go see 311 for my friend Megan. When I say that, it's the same night as Jizza, so I got to figure that out. I'm seeing Cold Cave. I'm seeing Modest Mouse. Fuck else am I seeing? Going to see Morrissey. Fucking 4 nights in a row in New York City. New York City. Washington Heights. I used to kick it in that neighborhood in the early aughts, so I'm sort of familiar with it, so that'll be dope. But yeah, I mean, just the music explosion. So I had a dream this morning. I got up early and I went back to sleep. And in my dream, I had my license swapped out for a fake license. And I was really concerned about it. So much so, I'm not even kidding, that when I woke up, I opened up my wallet, took out my license, and looked it over. It was a powerful dream. And a little side note, the picture on my license is one of the best pictures I've ever taken in my fucking life. Anytime I have to show my identification, I'm so happy to. I'm no problem. Guy or girl, whether it's a bar, I haven't been pulled over, thank God. But whoever it is, I'm that's a good picture, right? I tell anybody, everybody I have to show my ID to. The TSA people, it's a great fucking photo. It really is. But yeah, so that's a little bit of what's been going on since we last spoke. No weed, Jizza. Shout out to my friend Tommy. My musical love, and then my driver's license dream. All right, let's get into the self-care tip. All right, so I got this from Instagram, from astro.cast. I've been following her for a couple years now, and it's a great follow. She's really into astrology. I always get astrology and astronomy. It's astrology. And she has a lot of really cool posts, really interesting. She's a DJ. And she's a fun follow. I know it sounds weird, but she is. She's a fun follow. Astro.cast. Check her out. She's real cool. So she posted this this post, I guess. It says, "Don't complicate life," and it has a bunch of questions, and it has the answers of how to complete or how to satisfy these questions. And the very bottom it says, "Keep your life simple." Okay, simple. So don't complicate your life. So I'm going to go through the questions and give you the answer, or answers, and then I'm going to make comments on the shit. All right, missing somebody? Call. If you miss somebody, fucking call them or text them. I say call. Or check this out. Excuse me. Don't burp. Since I've gotten my iPhone, I leave a lot of voice messages. What's great about it is it's untimed. You can leave a 500-minute message. It's your voice, and the person can listen to it at their leisure. But if you miss somebody, call them. Call them. Want to meet up? Invite. Don't complicate your life. If you want to meet up with somebody, invite them out. Don't be afraid of rejection. It sounds silly, but don't. Want to be understood? Explain. Explain yourself. Explain how you're feeling. If you want to be understood, don't complicate life. Keep your life simple. Have questions? Ask. That's a great Smith song. Ask me, ask me, ask me. Ask me, ask me, ask me. Because if it's not love, then it's the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb that'll bring us together. So ask me, ask me, ask me. Ask me, ask me, ask me. Because have questions? Ask. Don't like something? Say it. Speak up. If you don't like something, say it. Like something? State it. You like something? State it. You know? You like what I'm doing? State it. You know what I mean? This makes me think of like when you're first dating somebody and you're trying to get to know them sexually. You know what I mean? What do you got, like the fucking blueprint of the person? You know what I'm saying? You know all the buttons to push and shit? I don't think so. You got to communicate. You know what I'm saying? Something feels good, speak up. Something you don't like, speak up. And then next time around, it's on. Then that's when you got the blueprint. That's when you looked over the fucking manual. But yeah, I don't mean to take it to a sexual place, but you know, it's just made me think of. Want something? Ask for it. I mean, this is again, don't complicate life. Keep it simple. You want something, fucking ask for it. Love someone. Let me actually say that in more of a question. Love someone? Tell them. Tell them you love them. Simple. I've been telling some of my friends, and I've been having this feeling where I think, I'm so glad that we're alive at the same time in this world. I mean, think about it. You could have come into this world any old time, millions of years ago, millions of years in the future, but nope, it's right now. You're alive at the same time. Like, what a beautiful thing. What a beautiful thing. So kind of a little silly, with the whole thing. Don't complicate life. Miss somebody, call them. Want to meet up, invite. Want to be understood, explain. Have questions, ask. Don't like something, say it. Like something, state it. Want something, ask for it. Love someone, fucking tell them. Keep your life simple. You're welcome. All right, let's get on to the True Blue playlist. All right, so this song is from Porno For Pyros. It's called Pets. It's off their self-titled album. It came out in 1993. I got this album for my maybe 12th birthday, I think. I think I got it in 94. My 12th birthday. I remember going to the Bergen Mall in Paramus. And there was just a music store called Record Town. And this is the time you could smoke in the mall. My mom was smoking cigarettes, like right outside of the store, and I would go into the store and like find these CDs. And I always bring this up. I bring this up from time to time. But I went to show my mom what I wanted for my birthday, and it was Porno For Pyros. It was Cypress Hill Black Sunday, and it was the Counting Crows album. I forget the name of the album. It was the one with Mr. Jones. And my mom didn't care. Obviously, Counting Crows is fine. Cypress Hill, my mom could care less about the marijuana thing. She was really cool. The Porno For Pyros thing, just the porno thing, she had to kind of investigate. But then she was like, all right, whatever, it's cool. And I always remember that. Anyway, this song Pets was on, like, we didn't have fucking cable. So I don't know where I heard the song. Maybe, I think there used to be this thing called like Friday night videos. Come on at Friday night at like midnight. Me and my sister used to stay up and watch it. I'm pretty sure they had a video for Pets. And then I probably heard it on the radio. And it's a great song. So it's their popular song, but it's great. It doesn't always happen when like the popular song is still really good. And in this case, it's really good. Great 90s band. Great name too, Porno For Pyros. Very catchy. soothing and fun song. So the drummer, it kind of has like a little bit of an island sound to his drum kit, if that makes any sense. Great snare throughout the entire song. Gives a really good pulse. And yeah, just like a great 90s song. That's not like your typical, like, and again, I love Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains and all that, but your typical like alternative rock. This album is excellent. It still holds up today, and I might see them in New York City. They're playing November 1st. So if I can get myself to stay in New York into November, I'm going to check this out because they're playing November 1st. I'm going to read the lyrics. We'll see how this goes. Children are innocent. Teenagers fucked up in the head. Adults are only more fucked up, and elderlies are like children. Will there be another race to come along and take over for us? Maybe Martians could do better than we've done. We'll make great pets. We'll make great pets. We'll make great pets. You make great pets. I didn't know it had that part in the middle. We'll make great pets. We'll make great pets. We'll make great pets. I love this line. My friend said we're like the dinosaurs, only we are doing ourselves in much faster than they ever did. We'll make great pets. And then he says, we'll make great pets for like 5,000 more times. My singing isn't good, but I love that line. My friend says we're like the dinosaurs, only we're doing ourselves in much faster than they ever did. Great song. Just a great song. I'm happy to share it. It's on the True Blue playlist. You can find me on Spotify. Just look up True Blue Podcast on Spotify. You'll see this playlist. If you have Instagram, go to True Blue Podcast. You'll find me on there. I fucking post all my songs and shit. I have the playlists. It's like 90 songs deep. It's great, okay? If I do say so myself, it's great. Well, that's it for session 88. Thanks for rolling with me. Remember, music is self-care. Be good to yourself. Tell people you love them. Don't hold back. Move forward. Love yourself. Have a good week. Peace, everybody.